Hey everyone, in today's tutorial I'm going to be doing this makeup tutorial based on this look right here. It's green and blue, kind of like peacock inspired. I love this combination of colors together. I'm going to be using Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I've never used their shadows before until this tutorial, so I was super excited when I got these shadows in about like 2 days ago to finally try them out and see all the hype that goes on with Makeup Geek shadows. And I have to say, I love them. They're super easy to blend. These foiled shadows right here are just gorgeous. Also, in this tutorial, I am going to be showing you just the eyes, and then I will show you the products that I use on my face. If you're wondering, the foundation that I have on today is the Too Faced Born This Way. Also, in the comments below, let me know if you guys have ever tried Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and if you have, let me know what eyeshadows you think I should try next. Also, down below in the comment section, please leave me a request of what you guys would like to see from me next. I don't think I have anything else to say except thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you do like this makeup tutorial, and if you want to learn how I did this blue-green smoky eye, then just keep watching. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Creme Brulee. This is an awesome color to have as a transition blending shade, and I'm taking this with a fluffy brush, nothing in particular, and then I'm placing this into my crease. This is an awesome shade to have as a blending transition shade, and it also helps so that way when we place all the other brighter colors, it just makes it so much easier to blend out, and those colors don't look so harsh because we have this as our blending shade. So I'm not being too careful, but I'm just placing this back and forth above my crease, in my crease, but not all the way up to my brow bone. So I'm going to do this on both of my eyes. Once I'm done blending that color out, I'm going to be taking another Makeup Geek shadow, and this is the color Peacock. And I'm taking this on a MAC 217 brush. I really like this brush because towards the end of the bristles, it's nice and pointed. And I'm holding this brush towards the end of the handle so that way I don't put too much product down at one time. But as you can see, I'm lightly building up this color. So I'm doing tight circular motions into my crease. I'm not picking up and off the brush, but I'm staying in my crease area and lightly building up this color until I get it to that intense, beautiful blue color that I have, as you can see, on my right eye. So I'm building this up into my crease, blending it back and forth, and as you can see, having that first transition shade on my crease just makes it so much easier to blend out this blue shade. It makes it nice and seamless. Once I have this color built up to the color that I really want it to be, I'm going back in with this color Creme Brulee, and I'm taking this on the original fluffy brush, and I'm just blending out the edges of the blue shadows so that way nothing is too harsh. It looks nice and blended. And then I'm going to be going in with this beautiful color. It's called Dirty Martini. It's a beautiful green shade. I'm taking this on a pointed blending brush. It's really nice. It's not too stiff, but still very nice to blend out shadow. And I'm taking this green shade right into my crease, basically right on top of the blue color, just really helping to carve out my crease. But I'm not putting too much on because I don't want to lose the intensity of that blue shade either. Now I'm going back in with this peacock color on the same 217 brush, and I'm just going back on top of that green color, just building up the blue again because I did kind of lose it. So I'm going back in with this, concentrating this onto my crease, not too much because again I don't want this to overtake the green. And then we are going to be going in with the star of the show, which is a beautiful foiled shadow, and this is called Jester. It is such a pretty color, and I'm taking this with a thin synthetic brush, and I'm just placing this on my lid, and as you can see, I'm just carving it underneath the blue and the green shades, so that way it is just nicely placed. And I'm doing the same on the other eye, just following the shape right underneath the blue and the green shade. And this color was super easy to apply, very creamy, very pigmented. I did not wet it at all, but if you wanted to, you can, just so that way it looks a little bit more metallic, but it looks beautiful on its own. Then I'm taking this Dirty Martini shade one more time, and this is going to act again as my transition shade from that blue color. So in this look, there's just a lot of blending involved. Blending is always key to a great makeup look. And even if you have to go in with the color multiple of times, blending will definitely make a big difference in how your eyeshadow turns out. Okay, and then again, I'm taking this blue shade on the same pointed crease brush, and I'm overlapping this blue shade into my crease again, and I am pulling it over into the green just a tiny bit, not too much, because I don't want the blue to kind of overtake the green. So I'm just placing it very lightly, again, carving out my crease with it, placing it over the green so that way there's a nice transition and it just fades really nicely back into the green and then back into the blue. And then I did want to darken the crease just a little bit, so I'm taking this really dark black shade in the color Corrupt, and I'm taking that same pointed crease brush, and I'm doing really light motions. This color is super pigmented, so I didn't want to do too much because I didn't want it to become a black and green smoky eye. But by placing it on top of the blue, it just helps it to become like a really dark navy kind of royal blue color instead of it just being like a really harsh black. So I'm just doing that on both eyes, lightly patting it. I'm not bringing it in too far, but I'm slowly bringing up the color. So once I have that down to the intensity that I want it to be, I'm going back in with this beautiful peacock blue color, and I'm just running this across the edges of it so that way the color does not look black, but instead it looks like a really nice pretty blue that's just nicely faded from the green to the navy blue and then up to the lighter blue. So hopefully that makes sense. And then what I'm going to be doing is going back in with the creme brulee shade and blending out the edges. As you can see in this video, I'm just doing like a lot of packing on the color, blending it out, packing on the color, blending it out, because that's really going to help what makes a eyeshadow look just look seamless, especially when we're using brighter colors like this. So that way it just looks more, it just looks, you know, prettier when it's not so harsh and everything. And then I'm taking the Lorac Pro palette too, and I'm just taking that matte color. You can use whatever matte color you have. I just hadn't purchased one from Makeup Geek, so I just reached into that palette as a brow highlight. And then I'm going back in with a blending brush just so I can blend out the edges so that way it doesn't look so harsh. And then I'm going in with my NYC liquid liner just to do a quick wing on both eyes. Okay, and then just to wipe away any fallout, I didn't have a lot with these shadows, which I was super happy about. I'm just taking this large stippling brush because I already do have my foundation on. And then I'm just taking a makeup wipe just to clean the edges of my eyeliner and just to wipe away any eyeshadow. These are the lashes that I'm going to be applying. They're from Vegas Nay. They are so beautiful, so fluffy. They're just amazing. Then I'm using one of my new favorite concealers from Maybelline. This is their Master Concealer. I'm just patting this under my eye, and then I'm going to be using, I believe this is my Morphe G6 brush to blend out my concealer. This is a beautiful concealer. It's just really great. And then I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm not technically like baking my face, but I am applying a little bit extra underneath my eye. I just don't like putting on too much just because I feel like it dries out my under eye area just a little bit. So I'm just patting this on, and then I just run it over my forehead because I do get really oily around my T-zone. And then I just wipe away the under eye powder underneath, and then I will go into my bronzer from The Balm Cosmetics. They do carry this at Kohl's, so you can check it out there. But this is the Bahama Mama bronzer. Really pretty, just really light, doesn't have a bunch of shimmer in it, if any shimmer at all. And I'm just using this just to put on my cheekbones, just to add some warmth to my skin. And then I put it along the tops of my forehead, my chin, my nose, and then running it down my neck as well. Alrighty, then for blush, I'm taking a MAC blush called Melba. Super pretty, very soft color. I didn't want to do too bright of a blush because the eyes are the main focus in this look. And then I'm going to be taking a eyeliner from Rimmel Scandalize, and it's in the color Nude. And instead of going in with like a dark black or brown, I wanted to keep the eyeliner underneath pretty light, just so that way it wasn't super intense smoky eye. You can definitely go that route if you did want to though. But then I'm just putting this on my waterline, and then I'm going to be smoking out my lower lash line. So I'm going in first with the blue peacock color, just running that across my lashes, and I am doing this very lightly, and then I'm going back in with the green Dirty Martini, building this color up underneath my lashes, and I'm doing both colors just so that way there's a really pretty transition of both colors. So then I'm going back in with the blue color once again, with that on a blending brush, going back and forth, and then I'm taking the fluffier side of this brush and I'm just blending those colors back and forth. And I did want to deepen it a little bit, so I'm taking this black corrupt color and pretty much just doing the same exact thing, just keeping it a little bit tighter, and then I'm going to be going back in and blending everything out together. Okay, and then I'm taking the Balm Mirror Luminizer just as a really nice highlight. It's very light, not too much, on a e.l.f. brush, just applying this on the tops of my cheekbones. Then I'm going in with one of my favorite lipsticks from MAC in Velvet Teddy. It's a perfect nude for me. Just applying this to my lips, and then this is the end of the tutorial. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. I love the way it came out. Love these color combinations. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Alrighty guys, so this is the end of this tutorial. I absolutely am so happy with the way this came out. These colors are perfect together, super easy to blend. I definitely will be repurchasing more from Makeup Geek. Also, I want to mention that these lashes from Vegas Nay and Shining Star, they are so gorgeous. I really think, I don't have a favorite eyelash, but these are probably my new favorite lashes, like my first favorite lashes, because they're so fluffy. They're just gorgeous. Definitely try these out. I picked them up at Ulta. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial by liking this video. Comment down below on what kind of video you guys would like to see from me next. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, so that way you don't miss out on any of my next new videos. And I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye!